Hi everybody, what's up? It's Kiki and I am coming to you guys today with a haul. I have really been on a foundation kick lately. Been looking for a high-end foundation. I have been trying out different foundations over the last month, I want to say, or maybe a little longer than the last month. It started with my Becca foundation. That didn't work out for me, so I had got a bunch of little samples just to figure out what foundation I needed in my life. So after, testing out a few of them, I'm going to show you guys what I decided to get. So if you can see, I had a few testers that I wanted to give a try. First, I'm going to start with the foundations that I already own. This is just my foundation, not my tinted moisturizers, BB cream, CC creams, and none of that stuff. Just the foundation, high-end foundation. Basically only have high-end foundations or non-drugstore foundations because I already have problem skin for one. So I never thought drugstore foundations would be long lasting, as well as I would always think they would like seep into your lines or whatever. I'm getting older, she's getting lines, yes. And another thing is, I always thought high-end had better ingredients than drugstore foundations. So that's just the reason I never wanted to use drugstore foundations. Now back in the day I have tried Revlon Color Stay, and I believe I tried Photo Ready, but those are the only two foundations from the drugstore I've ever tried. I've never tried any other drugstore foundation. One, because I do have sensitive or problem skin. If I get the wrong thing, it'll like just mess me up. So I try to stick to higher end foundations. Just my personal preference. Not because I think I'm bougie and she can only wear, no, none of that. It's just that I think they have better ingredients in them, and that's just what I've always aimed to. I own the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW45. I already have this. I own the MAC Match Master in 8.0. I own the Nars Sheer Glow in New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans. And I own the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in Deep 70. I have no idea. I can't tell what it says. Deep 70 somebody. 146, I don't know. So those are the foundations that I already own. But they don't give me life. They don't do it for me. I never really knew what my undertone was, because when I went to MAC, they told me I had red undertones. They gave me NW45. So that's what I've been rocking with forever, NW45. When I do my makeup, I'm like, okay, it looks good. Then when I get in the car and pull down the visor, it's like, what the bleep, bleep, bleepity bleep. Yeah, like what the hell? My face looks like it has like little orange Oompa Loompa color into it. It just doesn't look good to me in natural lighting, as well as like once I get in my car. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it just don't. Now when I've gotten foundations, it had always been high-end, middle-end, like never anything over $50 or nothing like that. Like I've always got like MAC, Nars, Kat Von D, like that. And then I got the Becca foundation, which I liked. It just didn't give me the color payoff that I liked. You guys know I tried the Marc Jacobs foundation. That didn't work for me. The color was amazing. The look, amazing. But the finish and the fact that I broke out after it just didn't work out for me. The finish felt like it sat on my skin. Like it never blended in. Like it was just sitting on top of my face. Didn't like that. So I've been really looking into other foundations. Now I always swatch foundations in a store on the back of my hand. I usually go towards ones that have an orangey reddish undertone, because that's what I've always thought my undertone was. But I really don't know what my undertone is. I just know what doesn't look good on my skin. I've tried foundations with yellow undertones and I look ashy. Red undertones, I look like an Oompa Loompa. So I guess I'm neutral. I don't know. Golden, bronze, hell, I don't know. But I know what doesn't look good. So I got a bunch of samples. I got the Chanel Perfection Lumiere in 114 Amber, Ombre, whatever. I got the Chanel Perfection Lumiere in 104 Ombre Amber. Okay, you can see these two. This one has more of a reddish undertone to it, and that's the color that I was going for, just because it has more of a reddish undertone, orangish undertone, and that's what I'm used to. This one I thought was too pale, and I was like, no, that's not gonna work for me, so I was gonna get this one. But I just said, I had already started, testing this one out, so I was like, let me just try the other one. That's the one that I love. I love the look it gives me. I love the color that it is. I can't tell you what's the undertones in them or anything like that, but I like that one way better, and that one matches me more. If you can see the two different colors in these two, This is the 104 and this is the 114. This is the one I went with. This one, as you can see, the orange, reddish orange color in here. Yeah, that's what I normally gravitate towards because that's what I thought, you know, my undertone was. But this one actually was a better fit for me. So I don't know, I can't explain it. It just looks better to me. The Chanel Perfection Lumiere foundation is amazing. It feels so light. It's like I don't even have it on. It is just amazing. I do have a first impression on the foundation, which is what I'm filming today. I'm still filming it while I am giving you guys information on this foundation. But yeah, I'm still in the process of testing it out for the day. But yeah, so far so good. So I did go get the Chanel Perfection Lumiere in 114 Ombre. It's just amazing. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. I told you guys that I already have the Nars Sheer Glow in New Orleans, but it has like that reddish orangey undertone. So I picked up a sample in Trinidad, but this one, no ma'am. It is like muddy on me. I don't know how good you guys can see it because I know the lighting is reflecting, but this is Nars Trinidad and this is Nars Sheer Glow in New Orleans. As you can see, this one has more of a reddish orangey undertone, which is what I already had. So I wanted to give this one a try, but this one looks muddy on me, so that's a no-go. You guys probably could see it better like that, but yeah, that one doesn't work for me either. So the Nars Sheer Glow, I'm just gonna have to pass because I can't get a perfect match. But it is a nice foundation. When I used to use it back in the day, I really liked it. I liked the coverage and how it looks and everything. So yeah, I really liked it back then, but just the color has always been slightly off. So I want to give another color a try, and those are the two right there. So the Nars didn't work out for me, so I got the Givenchy Photo Perfection and number 108 Warm Almond. No, Perfect Almond. So I wanted to give this one a try. This one, when I swatched it, I was like, oh no ma'am, this is too light. But after it oxidized on my skin and after I blended it in, I was like, oh yes ma'am. So this is what this the Givenchy Perfect Almond number 108 Photo Perfection foundation looks like. Like I said, it looked off when I swatched it because it looked like it was too light. But once it's blended in, it looks amazing. It looks almost like the Chanel Perfection Lumiere. So I like the way this one looked. So I purchased the foundation. And yeah, as you can see, I don't know if you can really tell. It might look right, but once you blend it in, it's just amazing and I love it. So I'll do a slight little mini review or first look on that one as well, like I did with, like I'm doing with the Chanel. So stay tuned for that. The last one that I got was the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover in Sandalwood, and I got a sample of that. And I tried this on like spot concealing and then just putting on powder, and it was good, but I tried it on as a full face and I don't know if I like it again. So this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Foundation in Sandalwood, and like I said, I'm not sure on this one yet, but I had already purchased it from just using it as a spot cover up. So I don't know, I'm gonna do a first look on this and then I'll determine if I'm gonna keep it or take it back. And this one comes in like a little squeeze tube like this. So those are all the foundations I've been testing out over the last month, just trying to find me a nice high-end foundation. And so far I love the Chanel and the Givenchy. I love that one as well. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted on the foundations, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Let me know.